I've been away for a while. I was working on my mental health, and that's important, especially when it comes to skincare, but we're not gonna start there right now, not today. But anyways, welcome back. Today's video is all about some healthy skincare habits to start. If you have not already started these habits, you need to start these habits because we all want healthy, happy skin. And these habits are very important. They're just like everyday things that you should be doing. But if you're not doing them, you need to start doing them. The first healthy skincare habit to start is wearing SPF 365 days of the year. When I say, like in all my videos, I stress this and I mention this, but sunscreen is something that is very vital. It's one of the most important skincare products that you'll use. It keeps your skin in a healthy state. It prevents premature aging. Sunscreen is just one of those like really important products, and everyone should be wearing sunscreen, because if you're not wearing sunscreen, like I mentioned, you are causing premature aging. You're also going to have a lot of sun damage, whether that be freckles, whether that be sunspots. And then also if you have acne, you are going to cause further inflammation of your acne. So your acne is going to be further irritated. So sunscreen is just super important. You need to wear sunscreen every single day. And also you need to make sure you're covering all visible skin. Like when I say sunscreen, it's not just for the face, it's for the skin. You have skin everywhere. So when you're wearing sunscreen, if you're out and about, you should apply a sunscreen 15 minutes before you leave and go out and about, and make sure you cover all visible skin, like all visible skin. Second most important healthy skin habit to start is make sure that you're actually incorporating some form of movement. I say this because movement is so important, especially since I've been away for a little minute and I haven't been active on here. I've been trying to get my mental health back, and with mental health and skincare, they go hand in hand. I've talked about it in my video all about acne, or just acne videos I've done. But being active and actually moving is really going to help to improve your skin, because not only when you're active, whether you're doing some form of like exercise, like, you know, cardio, or you're doing yoga, you're doing any form of movement, walking every day, that's going to increase your blood circulation, and that's going to release happy endorphins, which is going to make your mood be a lot better. And your skin also, with that increase of that blood circulation, your skin is going to be more vibrant and more bright, as well as it's going to reduce stress. Stress is very, very, very problematic for your skin health, but also your mental health and your physical health. Because for skin health just alone, stress increases cortisol, which is that stress hormone that our body produces to deal with stress when we're under intense stress. And it also stimulates your oil glands and makes your oil glands a lot more active, which makes your skin more susceptible to acne lesions, whether that be inflammatory or non-inflammatory. So the next skincare habit that you need to start is getting the proper amount of sleep. Technically, you're supposed to get 8 hours of sleep. You want to make sure you get at least close to 8 hours of sleep, because your body needs that to be able to restore itself. Your body can't function if you're not getting the proper amount of rest. And also, your skin benefits from that as well. Obviously, people have heard like for years and years and years about beauty sleep, but getting the proper amount of rest will really, really be great for your overall health, but especially your skin health. Because when you don't get the proper amount of sleep, for instance, like a lot of people have problems with dark under eye circles.
So here's an article that talks about 5 ways sleep impacts the skin. And so it talks about how the lack of sleep actually can cause inflammation in the actual skin, and can further exacerbate certain skin conditions like acne, rosacea, eczema, for example. It also talks about how the lack of sleep actually can interfere with your skin's natural ability to heal itself. So this is very important, especially for all the people that deal with acne. And then it also talks about how sleep impacts your skin as far as like under eye circles, or redness in your eyes because of the lack of blood circulation. So yeah, this is a really good article, and I'll leave the link below.
That can be caused by genetics, but also with dark under eyes, it could be from the lack of sleep because you have no blood circulation in your body. Like there is a decrease in blood circulation. So make sure you're getting the proper amount of sleep. The next skincare habit that I definitely feel like you should start implementing is trying to deal with your stress in a healthy way and reduce stress. I know I mentioned my other skincare habit that I want you to start doing, which is some form of movement, and I mentioned stress with that, but with this, you just really want to be mindful of how stressed out you are. I can personally say, like, before, this year, especially like obviously with last year, people were stressed. Come on, let's be honest. But managing your stress is really going to help you overall with your skin health. It's going to help you to age a lot slow.
So here's another article, but this talks about stress and how stress affects the skin. So like I mentioned, when you are under intense stress, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone that actually helps us to deal with stress, but it also can have a negative impact on skin. And this article actually talks about how stress affects the skin. So I will leave the link to this article as well. I mean, it talks about some of the similar things that I mentioned, like increasing oil production. So therefore making your pores be more susceptible to being clogged, and you dealing with different acne lesions, whether that be whiteheads, blackheads, pustules, cystic acne, you name it. And so this article really goes into grave details about how stress affects the actual skin. So I'll leave the link to this one so you can check it out on your own time.
Definitely try to manage your stress, whether that's you playing with your pets, which can help to really level out your stress and make your body not respond by producing more cortisol, or trying to do some form of movement like I said earlier, which that could just be yoga, that could be just you dancing around your house, that could be you walking, that could be you doing a full on like exercise like HIIT training and like just various things like that. But that is really going to help your skin because, like I mentioned, that cortisol, which is that stress hormone, and adrenaline, which is another hormone, when our body is under intense stress, and they call it a fight or flight, our body produces a lot of those hormones and they can negatively impact our skin. Like I mentioned, with our stress hormone, which is cortisol, that can actually increase oil production. So it makes our skin more susceptible to acne, whether that be blackheads, whiteheads, pustules, or cystic acne. But then also when you're under intense stress, and they call it oxidative stress, it can actually cause your skin to start breaking down collagen, which we know collagen is that protein that gives our skin structure and helps our skin stay very nice and youthful, as well as elastin gives our skin that structure and really helps our skin from sagging and staying very taut. So I would say definitely just try to deal with your stress in the best way possible. Like I said, whether that's you doing some form of movement, whether that's you just playing with your pets, whether that's you just journaling, whether that's you meditating, finding some way to really de-stress in like whatever way that is. Even if that's you baking, hopefully, I wouldn't say baking typically because we're going to get to that. But, whatever way you can manage your stress, try to do that in whatever form or fashion. The last healthy skincare habit that you need to start is your diet. You need to make sure that you have a well-balanced diet. So you need to make sure that you're eating foods that actually are nourishing your body and that are, really feeding you, because you are what you eat. Your skin is your largest organ, so it's always a clear indicator to what's going on internally. So when you're not eating good, for example, when I'm not eating good and I'm having a lot of like dairies and sugars, which if you've never seen my video all about acne, I talk about those being contributors because they are linked to acne. Dairies actually doesn't even digest in the body properly, as well as it increases oil production in the skin because it stimulates your oil glands, which are your sebaceous glands. So your skin is more oily and more susceptible to acne, whether that be whiteheads, blackheads, pustules, cystic acne, you name it. Sugar is in everything. A lot of people don't just think about like how much sugar is in so many different foods. So I definitely say just be mindful of like what you're eating. Try to be mindful of like your foods that you're eating, because that's definitely going to help with your overall skin health. Trust me, when I'm not eating good, my skin, she looks like she's going through it, like she is being pulled through. She's struggling, okay? But when I'm eating good, I notice my skin is more radiant. I notice that my skin, I don't have that many acne outbreaks because I'm being mindful of what I'm consuming. So just try to be more of a mindful consumer, because it's definitely going to help your overall skin health. So this was my video about 5 healthy skincare habits to start. These are very important. I believe that they're very, very, very important, as well as, you know, they're easy to like just pick up these habits. It takes about how many days to create a habit? I'll pop it up here, but it's not hard. Like, you can actually create these habits and you'll see the effects that it has for your skin. Because like I said, your skin is your largest organ. So she or he or whatever pronoun you want to go by knows what you're doing, and it's going to manifest on your skin. So just be mindful of that. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you like it, make sure you share it. Also comment if you want to. You can comment anything at all. Be like, hey, nice to see you, haven't seen you in a while, or hey, I'm new. Because like, healthy skin is what we all want, and we can get healthier and happier skin by implementing some of these habits. Because it's not just about what you put on your skin, but it's actually what you put in your body. See you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe, make sure that you comment, make sure that you share, and I will be coming with more videos. So yeah, bye.